What's up? I'm eating, as you can tell by the cutting noises. Mmm, yummy. But I thought I'd do a space. What are we eating? A steak and some asparagus. How many of you guys eat meat? Like aren't vegetarians or like vegans? I guess eat any meat. Eat anything that was once living. Like fish counts. I guess like eggs count. How many of you are barbarians? You know what I was thinking about recently? That like I feel like we're only like a couple generations away. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but you guys will get it. We're like a couple generations away from people looking at people who used to eat meat like they're evil, like they were evil. Like it'll be like in school, it'll be taught like, and they ate like steaks, and it'd be like, what? What? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I know it makes sense. Yeah, we are because like once we eat, like once we make like we're I feel like we'll just be able to grow like meat in like a lab that's exactly the same. Like it'll be soon. I don't know about soon, but like I don't know, 15 years, maybe sooner, 10 years, and then like it just takes like adoption. And after that, it'll become like I don't know, like you're a barbarian if you're eating like real meat. If you can just grow meat in a lab, like why you like kill a cow or something? And then it'll just become so like weird, and we'll all live in harmony together. I wish lab meat would go more mainstream. I don't understand why people are so against it. Well, I think it's mostly just taste and like texture. I mean, there's some good ones, obviously, but like it's not perfect yet. But it will be eventually. Like if there was a alternative to what I'm eating right now that tasted exactly the same and had the same texture, I would obviously eat it if I knew that one was like grown in a lab and one was like had to kill an animal. Like obviously, I would choose the other. I feel like if we're being honest, like almost everybody in the entire world would, because we're not evil. We've already got plant-based meat, and some people turn their noses at that. I don't think many people will be willing to turn to lab-grown meat. Well, I mean, I turn my nose at that, but like obviously, once it gets good enough, I won't turn my nose at that. You know, you know what I mean. That's the thing is like I don't mean plant-based meat. I mean literally like lab-grown meat. Like it could even be like they're like growing chicken, but it's just like they use like chicken cells because they already can like you can like clone animals and shit. Like that's obviously gonna happen. Something being chemically grown versus natural would not be a better option. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think it just depends. I mean, like something grown in a lab probably would have less, like, I don't know, would be better. Like for the world, probably, I would assume. As long as it's not like giving people cancer or something. Mm-mm-mm. Rotating that at 2 a.m. Exactly. You can't get hungry at 2 a.m. I got hungry. I eat. So who's the muffin who keeps leaving the fridge open and who wrote the sign? Well, Tony wrote the sign, but no one was leaving the fridge open. I think we've just been lazy to take it down. Like the fridge broke, and Tony thought that someone was leaving the fridge open, and then he realized that it broke, and so he thought that the people that come clean our house were like leaving it open, or that like I don't know, just somebody around the house was leaving it open on accident. So he put a sign, but then he just realized it was just broken, and then it got fixed, and then we just never took the sign down. It's been like forever. It's been so long. That would realistically be so expensive and such a waste of time and resources, and probably terrible for the environment. Let's just like treat animals humanely. I'm sorry, Star. I hard disagree. I just disagree with you. I think it will become inexpensive, and then also like, how is it more humane to raise animals for slaughter in a nice way and like be like, it's all right, we're going to treat you well while you're alive before we kill you and eat your meat, than it would be to like find a way to inexpensively grow lab meat. And surely you can like, isn't like the whole joke about like methane and like cow farts because of all the cows? That's such an interesting perspective. How's my hand? I have a cast for another month, but like it's healing well. It's just that I seem to be, I just need to be careful, and then I should be good. Well, you have to tell me if you stole my joke about Callahan. I mean, I read a joke in chat, so maybe unless you put it in chat, maybe someone in chat stole your joke. Mm, 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 mm. The cast is green. I did make it green once again. Oklahoma has a game tomorrow. Yes, that's true. I'm excited. Hmm. My hair is growing back, but it's not grown back. So no, you can't have a hair reveal, but it's growing back. I think it'll probably be like another month or something, probably. I assume until it's like a reasonably normal length. Who's the Trevor who signed your last cast? It was a guy in the airport. I was in the airport and no, I just met somebody and I asked them if they wanted to sign my cast and they said sure. Also, did I tell you guys that I got inspected by like I tested positive for like bomb making materials and got like stopped at the airport and had like the bomb inspection squad come and shit? Did I tell you that? I don't remember if I tweeted about it or not. Yeah, it was when I was flying to the football game, which we lost. But yeah, I got stopped because of my cast, and then they like swabbed me, and then it tested positive for bomb making materials. I guess I don't know what I was doing. I don't think I did anything wrong. But and then they had like a bunch of people come down and they were like talking to me, and then they were ignoring me for a bit, and they were talking to each other, and they were like saying I might not be able to go on the flight and stuff. And I was like, well, and then they said I can't take the cast off, and I was like, no, I can't take it off. It's a hard cast. Like, how am I supposed to take it off? And then yeah, they had like a bomb specialist come and like inspect my cast, and then eventually they just decided to let me on, I guess. I got stopped for like 30, 40 minutes or something. Fly the football game tomorrow so you can lose again. No, we're gonna win. I'm glad I went though. It was fun. There's a state fair. How would you take it off? Well, some people have like casts that you can put on and off. Hmm. All that happened just for your holidays. Yeah, it sucks. I'm glad I went still. So, but yeah, it does suck that we lost. We did not show up. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. How long have you been a football fan, Holy? I guess pretty much my whole life. Is it good? It's very good. It is a yummy steak. Naomi's sitting right here. I'm petting her. gonna start saying we for manhunts like you did for Will You Lose. You know, show the day. I think that's fair. Go for it. I say we sometimes when talking about manhunt. I think I feel like I do. I feel like I've done that. It's a team effort, team dream. What's the best steak you've ever had? I don't know. I feel like I've had many good steaks. Steak is delicious. But like, I just like any food, so. Milo's trying to steal my food. There's too many comments now. Milo, stop. I'm almost done. As one of your translators, please talk more. You're so quiet, it makes me sad, and I want to hear your thought process during everything. Yeah, I do realize I talk so little. Mm. How many of you guys are on mobile versus? How many of you guys are on your computer? Even if you're not listening on your computer, like you're presently in front of your computer. You're still in Texas, back in Florida. Back in Florida, I was only there for one day. I was there Saturday. That's it. This is a decent amount of you. You guys want to be the first one to see something cool that I've discovered, and that will be on my next video. Because I'm a genius, I'm epic and awesome. To be fair, it wouldn't be possible without our awesome translators and transcription stuff. But still, it's really cool. Go to my most recent video, like the one I already uploaded, the Babbly one, and then change your captions to English Ireland. Like it says in parentheses, Ireland. It's just that's just random. It's not actually Irish. It's just like I was using it to do something cool that I've never seen done before by anyone. Basically, I mean, I've seen it done on like what's it called? What is it called? Like music videos, like K-pop music videos or something, but like never in like this context. Like you'll see what I mean if you just watch the video, skip like a little bit into the video, whatever, and you'll see. You're trying to get more views? Yeah, I'm trying to get like 100 more views, guys. Just look and then report back. Report back your findings. Somebody said OMGW Ireland translate. It's not Irish, guys. It's not Ireland. It's just I just literally use that track. It's not. It has nothing to do with Ireland or Irish. All right, I'm gonna put this plate away and be done. All right. Has anybody seen what it is? Let's see. That's on his son, Piker, loving his dog Kai. Um, I want to stream more so I can give my thoughts on more of everything that goes on in the world. I think that would be interesting because it feels weird having candid conversations about stuff when like it's just like I'm on a space with 100 people and I'm not. You can't see my face, and also like I don't know. I have to be like selective what I talk about and like like ignore certain things and talk about certain things because I only have so limited time. Whereas if I was just like streaming, I think next time I stream, I think I'm gonna do face cam like from then on. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I feel like I just want to be able to do like React content and stuff as well, and like just like I don't know, engage with other streamers and be able to play games and have you see like play games and have you see my reaction and stuff. But we'll see. People are seeing now. People are seeing not English, but English Ireland. Wait, there's no black box around the captions. Wow, that's just one thing. That's one of like 100 things. That is one of them. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about. Nah, my streamers are React Andy. Exactly. Please God, do not do React content. So bottom of the barrel. I don't mean literally React content. I mean, yeah, I guess sometimes, but I don't mean like literally watching React videos. I just mean like there's I don't know, like there I'm able to do normal like if I just go live for a while, let's say I went live for like 8 hours, 10 hours or something. If I stream, I did those speedrun streams. If I was like doing that, but I was like live, and then I was playing games some of the time, doing other stuff some of the time, checking friggin' Twitter or like the latest news or whether whatever it is like and that's what most streamers obviously do that. That's why whenever they can talk about things that go on or even like you can talk about stuff within the community and stuff. But why just stop using the VTuber blah? Well, I just didn't do it when I was doing my speedrunning streams, but I didn't get rid of it or anything. Dreams invented motion physics. Oh my gee, wait, it gets bigger and louder too. Yeah, they're animated captions, even though they're just the YouTube captions. How'd I do it? I don't know. You should follow Sapnap's example. What is that? What's his example? How's your wrist? I feel like I've already answered that, but I'll answer it again. It's good. I'm in a cast for another month. The same cast. I mean, it's a new cast, but it's like the same. 24-hour streams. Well, probably not 24 hours, but I could see myself streaming more frequently. I would just need to free up more time. But like, I genuinely think I work like I don't know an average of 18 hours a day or something. Like that's probably my average because I some days I work 20 plus, and there's almost never a day that I don't work close to that. So like I can just if I was just streaming, I don't know, 10 hours a day, Monday to Friday or something, like I still feel like I'd have tons of time. to do. I not the thing is, I'd have to like do less of what I'm doing, but like I feel like I've been organizing myself better recently. Reaction content or talking about drama is not what the community watches for. I think you'd be hitting a different target audience while losing your old one. Well, I think this is an interesting like thing. I a lot of times see people will say like, "How does Dream not know what we want?" Like, obviously it was in relation to the recent thing, but also I just mean like in general, like we don't do Dream Team content or something, and people will say like, "Dream another thing that's not Dream Team." Like, why are you doing it? Like, guys, I do what I want. Like, I do what I want to do, and what I do make the content that I would want to watch and the content that I would enjoy. And like I don't I feel like I don't cater anything to like anybody pretty much. I try and make my content enjoyable to the widest range of people. I try and have like my goal from the beginning with YouTube has always been like to have the greatest impact I can on like the world and the greatest impact I can have on people. But like that doesn't mean I want to disregard things. But like I think it's interesting talking about like I mean not drama, but yeah, drama as well. I think it's interesting talking about and giving my opinion on drama. I think it's interesting talking about and giving my opinion on like the world, and I think it's interesting having conversations with people and um, reacting to things and talking things, whatever. Like I'm not, I find that interesting. So if I've never, I don't I don't like getting into like politics and stuff, but only because I think I like being an escape from, you know, that. But I also don't mind like getting into things that people might consider political, but that I don't consider political or that I consider, interesting or cool or something that can have a cool conversation with. And I also think it's interesting because I don't know, like anyway. But yeah, I think it's yeah. We start talking about drama, you're gonna be the drama again. Yeah, there's always drama, no matter what. No, I don't mean that. I literally just mean like if I'm live and like stuff's happening in the creator space, that that's what every creator does. If you're like live and going live and you're talking with your community, that's what pretty much every streamer has talks about current events and stuff, whether it's about me or about just anything that's going on. I think it is interesting to, and it just creates more, I don't know, collabs and community, and we can talk with each other and talk about everything. So what are we doing now? Are you just going to talk to us? Yeah, I finished eating. Thoughts on religion? Always the most interesting topic for me. I feel like I've talked about religion a decent amount on like spaces and stuff. Obviously not on like streams, but on spaces. I was eating my space name, therefore my space name is not a lie because I was eating. I don't have any plans right now to do like a one-to-one mask of my mask because I want to have mine be unique. But like, I don't know. I mean, I could change my mind, but like, I don't have any plans to do that. But the Halloween one is like a Halloween design, obviously, and it's meant to be collectors and stuff. Definitely think you need to talk about the AI thing more. That's not drama. That was something that deeply upset a lot of people and has made artists and longtime supporters leave. I mean, I guess I don't want to like uh, disagree completely. I guess, but I don't necessarily agree that there's been a lot of made longtime supporters leave. I think people have their own reasons for not wanting to be in the community or whatever. But also, like, I feel like I've had many discussions, like deeply, like last old spaces, deeply discussing my opinions on, AI, machine learning. Like as a software developer who has literally developed machine learning programs and stuff before in the past, like I'll have a nuanced and unique like perspective. I think that I obviously you can talk as much as anybody wants to with me on it, whether it's an artist or whatnot. Like I don't. I think that the using generative AI for art is something that I've spoken about many times in the past. Or using just machine learning in general. A lot of it's the same. Whether you're asking ChatGPT a question, or you're generating a picture, or you're generating a video, or you're or even if you're like as an example for Fusion, like Fusion is it's not generative AI, but it's the same like processes behind the scenes. Like it's obviously how does it know where your hands are and your feet are, right? It's like it's trained on data. Now, whether that data is someone's intellectual property is, I think, the biggest problem. I think that with art and creativity, like humanity's creativity, it's like it's a super, I don't know, scary and like nuanced topic when it comes to art. I think Sora is an interesting thing specifically because it's real life, I guess. And like as an example in that video, like I was like at like a sports podium, right? So like it's like that's like big media companies, I guess. Like it doesn't feel to me, it doesn't feel anything like using art, generating art or something. But obviously, I have my own views on everything, and I'm always open to discussing with anybody. I never want to make anybody like in the community upset, and so like obviously I always am open to conversations, but also like I think that something that I can uh, discuss about with AI is that like I said, I have had deep, nuanced conversations about it in the past, even in spaces where I spoke about it for a while, because there are a lot of good things, right, that will come from AI, like with especially like health advancements and accessibility and there's been a lot of improvements in that space, and even like I said, it's pretty much ingrained in like society now. Like ChatGPT, as an example, has like 1 billion users, right? Weekly users, 1 billion, 1 billion. Like it's almost a billion. I think it's 800 million actually. But like that's crazy. That's almost everybody. Just because people obviously um, there's use cases for it. As simple as just like asking it simple questions for Google or whatever. But there's also more nuanced cases like using it for research for fucking cancer, or for everything. I don't know. It's a super super interesting conversation. You should remake the short without AI. That's just stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna get George. To be fair, I think that's a funny way to say it. Like, yeah, let me get George to come like dress up or dress up and get on stage with me and like hug me and say like that we got married. Like, as if I'm gonna convince George to do that. That's not happening. Definitely not. But yeah, I mean, I don't obviously. I think that like AI slop is just like even all the Sora videos and even the stuff that I've seen on my timeline, whether it's like XQC or like I don't know, Jake Paul putting makeup on or something. Like it's just stupid, like silly videos. And so I never plan on posting AI like slop. Like I think a big thing that'll be interesting as AI advances, I guess, is that like humanity will become more and more important. Like being a human, making your own content, et cetera, et cetera. Like obviously, the reason I posted the video was just that I thought it was funny. That was it. And it's just kind of ridiculous. Like things happening that just would not happen in real life or that didn't happen in real life. And it's like I was like retiring from in like a sports interview, whatever. But I think that most of the time when I've seen stuff like that I've chuckled at, I'm like, oh, it's a funny video. It's not been posted by like the person that's actually in the video. It's just been posted by random fans or haters or whatever. But yeah, what about the environmental impact? How can you ignore that? Guys, I think that I think when you're specifically talking about like slop content, that is like interesting. But I think that I discussed it on the previous space when we talked about it for a while, and like I think we should try and minimize the impacts on the environment with everything, like no matter what it is. But I also, I guess, I'm of the opinion that we shouldn't halt like human progress for the sake of uh, I don't know, like things being temporarily uncomfortable or something. Like I think I read a lot into, like, as an example, like water cooling of data centers and how that affects like local environments and stuff, and et cetera, et cetera. And it really depends, because like as an example, if you go back and you do the same studies with like cars, when cars were invented, and look at, local areas where cars, uh, when cars were first being manufactured and stuff, and the impact that had on those areas, and then you could argue and be like, we never should have made cars, or we never should have made planes, or we never should have made any of these things. We basically, we never should have made anything, because we've ruined the planet by making anything. So I think it's just interesting. And I'm not saying that's a, it's not a valid concern. I just think it's an interesting conversation, like an interesting topic. Hmm. Yeah, I'm very interested in, uh, I guess, technology in general, like all technology. And I think that something that I said before on the last space, like again, a lot of the stuff I've talked about before, so it's not like nothing. It's nothing new. But something interesting is, I think that there's, because there's this huge disconnect between, uh, I don't know, like I saw like Tubbo's video as an example. He made a video the other day about kind of similar, and he said something along the lines of like, I've never seen a single useful use case ever for AI or something. I don't remember what the exact quote was, but and then like later in the same video brought up that 800,000 people use ChatGPT or whatever, and I'm like, how is that? That's just interesting. I think it's, the divide is interesting, because like there's such a interesting like societal divide, but yes, but people are currently hurting. There's whole communities being affected by it. Yeah, there is. There's whole communities being affected by, like SpaceX as well. Obviously, like launching rockets, and I mean nuclear power. There's whole communities affected by, I don't know, like a lot of stuff. Obviously, right now AI is the big thing. Like where they're building these massive data centers. Obviously before that there was these massive algorithms, and so it also depends what you're talking about. Because as an example, you can run like a local model on your computer. Like you can run. I mean, again, I don't know how many of you have a deep understanding of like, LLMs or, AIs like ChatGPT, but you can run like essentially a ChatGPT off of your computer, and like the only energy it uses is your computer's energy. Like, and you can run it in the background and have it be working the exact same. I mean, it's not maybe not be quite as good. It depends on what you're asking it, or what you're using it for. And that's what's obviously being used for a lot of things, like, I don't know, like accessibility, even for like translations for people, and like, uh I don't know, like they recently did some big stuff in like gene therapies, and uh proteins, like discovering new proteins, which I find interesting as well. But yeah, I think that, what do you think of the possibility and risk of the AI bubble bursting? Yeah, I mean, I think it is a bubble. Like, I think that there definitely will be, like, everyone's like going ham about it, right? And being like, oh, this is like, I don't know, but people throwing money around and investing in $1 trillion, and whatever. Like, it is pretty insane. Um, but it's also, interesting about, um, uh, like looking into the future. And like, I think that, I mean, this is the crazy thing, guys. Like, I mentioned this in the space I did, again, it was probably a while ago, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 3 months ago, I don't know. But I think that like, the world is going to be so different, even in a couple years, 2 years, 3 years, just because of the rate of change with how things are moving. And so like, it's interesting to, we talk about current problems that we can potentially solve, or we will most likely solve, using the very tools that are potentially causing problems, I guess. Um, I don't like the editing style of many of your recent short videos. Just my opinion, they feel too forced now. But on DreamXD, or yeah, I'm trying new stuff on like DreamXD, but You're going on a tangent about AI as a whole when the problem is specifically generative. See that's the I guess that's the interesting thing is it's all the same. So like as an example, when you're generating, I mean, I understand there's a lot of nuance. That's why I'm trying to express that there's all that I view it as there's nuance as well. It's like the reason that I looked at that short differently, and like I understand you can disagree with me, and I completely understand. But like the reason I looked at that short as differently is because of the aspect that it was of real life stuff, right? So it wasn't art, it wasn't even though there probably is just as if you have intellectual property rights, et cetera, it's like it's of a different quality. People joke about stealing from corporations is okay, but stealing from the little people, the little guy isn't. And that's kind of a similar idea, I guess. But it's all generative AI. Like that's the I guess as someone who has a deeper understanding of LLMs and how they work, like whether you're generating genes or generating a video or generating pictures or generating audio or generating your words, it's all the exact. It literally works the exact same. Like as an example, when you're generating pixels, every pixel essentially just is a collection of tokens. When tokens are just essentially numbers in the context of like an image, but like in the context of words, it's like you're just generating. They're the words are converted to tokens, just like the image pixels are converted to tokens, and then the tokens are generated using a large language model. And so it's like it's literally works exactly the same behind the scenes. So it's just interesting to like when I'm speaking about it, I'm just speaking about the progressions in AI in general, which that are really interesting. That does apply to generative AI, but like it's hard to speak about because there's so many different terms people use that they either don't understand or that like there's misunderstandings around them. Like AI isn't even like what people call AGI now is what used to be AI, and like machine learning is what a lot of people call AI now. Even though it's like sometimes it's more it's deep learning or machine learning or whatever. It's just I find it interesting. Hmm. Yeah, Jim I personally don't like the style. Not that you shouldn't do that. Maybe try other stuff as well. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah, I'm just trying different things. What are people using generative AI that's real to use as a weapon against people? Yeah, I think that's terrible. I think that's terrible. I think that even before even like deep fakes and stuff, I think that's terrible. That's the scary thing. I honestly think the scary thing about AI is like this is the thing is I think that 90% of the jobs that exist right now will not exist in like a few years, like 3 years, maybe 4 years, like 90% will be gone completely. And so that's why I mean I've been a supporter of like universal basic income basically since I was like 17, essentially. Like I was a reason I was into like Andrew Yang when he was running back then because he supported uh, like universal basic income, and I think that could be necessary as more jobs get like misplaced. But interestingly enough, I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing, right? Like it sounds terrible and it's like short term, but if we could snap our fingers and nobody has to have a job and everyone can just live, right? And like literally everyone has access to food, everyone has access to water, everyone has access to everything they need, entertainment, everything. Obviously, that's like a dream world. But I'm saying if we could snap our fingers, I think we would pretty much all do that. We all still want a purpose, but like the things that we do would be hobbies. Like we do things that maybe are jobs now or whatever as hobbies. But like obviously, if we didn't need jobs to live, like or we didn't. I don't know. Like we were able to just provide like instantly. Everyone has infinite stuff. Like that's the dream scenario in the future. But when there's a technology apocalypse breakout, we'll get your ass first. Or the robots are going to get me, or the robots will get you, maybe. Don't you think feeding your face to AI is dangerous? Though I feel like AI doesn't have enough legal regulations. I don't think so. I mean, I think this thing is like Sora. The way it worked, like I mean, literally all I did was like just take a picture of the front of my face. Like that's literally all it is. You take a picture of the front of your face and you like turn your head. It doesn't even use your um, like lidar on your phone or anything. Like, it's literally just pictures. Like people can just technically people could just go do that of me right now. So like there's no, obviously when I did it, I literally just did it privately. Like it's not even like a public thing. But even then, I think like you can tell when it's AI um and I mean maybe eventually you won't be able to, but I think it's going to be there's already interesting things with like they do watermark videos and stuff, but yeah, AI does not have enough regulation. And also I think that the our current like leadership and stuff are just they're so old. Like how do they don't even understand what's going on. Like we need younger people to make the correct regulations and also to have the right like limitations and stuff. And like as an example, like I think that it's terrible that AI, like a lot of AI models have been trained on like copyrighted protected material. Like that's terrible, and there needs to be repercussions from that, and there also needs to be regulations to prevent um, that from happening as much as it possibly can. And I think that it's kind of crazy that it's gotten to the extent that it has gotten to, I guess. Um, but I think that like I guess we're in like the reality that we are right now, and it's interesting to see what's going to happen in the future going forward. I feel like people wouldn't even have hobbies at that point. Well, I think so. I think it's like if you can do imagine you can do anything you want. Like imagine right now, like no one had to work and you just were able to just go and I don't know, you press a button and food's delivered to you. And I don't know, because I honestly think that we're way closer to that reality than people think, right? Hey Sora, generate me water, I ran out. Yeah. I think it's interesting with like people I don't know, like what do you guys think about uh like AI research as an example? Like the fact that like even at like the current levels of like intelligence, I guess I don't even know if it's really like are they really is like AI really intelligent? Like I don't know. I mean, I guess kind of, but I don't know if I consider it the same like actual like real intelligence. But anyway, let's just assume it is. Um, uh, like that we just the amount of if we could just have tons of computers that are all just like basically human brains. I mean, obviously not to the extent of feelings or creativity or et cetera, but just like if we know the bounds like of research, right, and we tell it like do that, research this subject and just look into this, it's really interesting. Like I feel like the amount of advancement that will happen, it already has been happening. Like I said, we discovered. I mean, in the last like I forgot the number, but it was like the number of proteins, right? Because the amount of proteins that we were aware of and had to discover, like whenever they started using AI to discover new proteins, it was like we went from like having discovered a couple hundred or a couple thousand proteins ever in history to like we know like every protein that exists now, like hundreds of thousands or millions or billions or I forget. I don't know the numbers. But I remember I watched a video on it on like the company that did it, and it was pretty interesting. You're incredibly fortunate to be in the position you're in and don't have to worry about your job being taken by AI. But other people, do you see the potential for the future and other people are losing their income over it? Well, yeah, I just that's what I just talked about. Like I think people well one, first of all, the conversation started because of Sora, which is literally just auto generating the like the type of content, like the type of content that I make, right? So it is like obviously it's like coming for everybody. I think like almost every job pretty much is going to be eventually if AI continues the way that it is, like we'll be gone. And I also understand that as a as a problem, and that's why, like I said, I support universal basic income. I think that that's something that needs to happen sooner rather than later. That way, everyone has the money they need to pay for all the things that they need, essentially. I think the same for like healthcare, and I think the same for basically like you should be able to like. I think that I mean we need to get to that point. I think AI. I actually think AI is probably going to accelerate that because you kind of have to. Like if like jobs are disappearing, et cetera. Like how can you I mean there's only two options, right? Like I feel like there's only two options really. Like I feel like the options are one, you halt the progress, somehow shut down everyone's AI, get rid of everything, everything's deleted, everything's removed, everything was or option B is you prep for the fact that this is happening, this is accelerating, and what can we do to prepare to be ready for when it reaches the potential that it has. And I think the answer to me in that is like obvious. Like, yeah, you have UBI. That way, everyone gets you have obviously free healthcare. You have um, I don't know, like just there's you basically have that way you're not reliant on our current infrastructure, our current job infrastructure, our current like workforce infrastructure. We're not reliant on that anymore. Um, because the other alternative is just like impossible now. I mean, like I said, you can literally run a local model on your computer at home right now, and you can download it, and it's downloaded, and it's on your computer, and it's run because it's basically just compressing data. You know, um, yeah. Why are you such a centralist? I don't think it's centralist. I guess no, I don't think so. I don't think it's centralist. That was Patches meowing. Oh, you saying hi? Have you done any research about quantum computing and topological superconductors? I have. I think it's crazy. I think it's interesting. I don't know. I feel like a lot of it's just too theoretical for me. Like I think I'll believe it when I see it. I think it's gonna be that's the insane part because if you combine quantum computing with our current like AI research and development, then all of a sudden uh, you have like perfectly generated simulations. So like if you have a quantum computer that can perfectly basically like simulate gravity or something, and then you also combine that with the ability to come up with the ideas for simulations, then you have a system, like a fully self-sustained system that can test and prove theories without any actual testing of the theories. I mean, not 100%, but like that is the crazy thing. And then that's when things go really crazy. But is there anything we can say to you that would make you understand what we're doing? Like, I understand. I completely understand. I feel like there's nuance to the discussion. I think that people use broad terms, I guess, and I think that I agree with you guys on a lot. But I also disagree with you guys on some things. I think that and I already said why I posted the video in the first place. Like, um, it's it was just that's my point of view. Um, and that's it. No jobs and free money aren't going to happen. When computer related jobs disappear, people are going to be pushed to other jobs, which is going to impact a lot of countries with poor economies and high unemployment rates. Um, I guess I just disagree. I think that the first thing that'll probably happen is that there'll be new jobs related to AI, probably. And I also think that the ceiling and the floor, like the floor, is gonna go down, I guess, and the ceiling is gonna raise. So like I don't know, like as an example, if you have uh, access to information at your fingertips, like for pretty much any field, then it becomes a lot easier. Like as an example, I think right now, with like obviously I learned to become a coder, right? And so like I'm a software developer. That's how I got started, right? And so right now you can go on chat GPT or something, or any of the major like AI websites and generate code. And like you guys could do it. You could make like a Minecraft mod or something. Like just what like whatever, if you wanted to make a Minecraft mod, you would be able to do it. And so that's like the floor. And so you would think like, oh, that's that job's like gone. But it's like, well, no, it's really that the top developers also used a lot of top developers use AI to be quicker and be more efficient and be able to get more done and do more have more progress. And then there's more small servers and small things that open up where people that didn't before even have the experience or the time or the ability to are now able to um, I don't know, code something or whatever. And so it's interesting. Should be properly regulated, not only in the government, education, the workforce by America. 100% agree. 100% agree. What the hell is Patch is doing? She's like tearing up this plastic bag. Hey, get off. What's the new video going to be about? It's Speedrunner swap with Dr. Donut. And the hunters are Skeppy and Quavis. People in power don't care about those losing their jobs to Gen AI, though. That's the problem. They don't care about the neighborhoods they're poisoning. That's why we want you to care. But I do care. I do care. I disagree on some things with you guys, but I agree with the general sentiment. Like I agree with that. I think that's true. I think that people in power don't yeah, they don't care. That's why we need to I don't know. I don't want to say like revolt. We need to go against the people in power and figure out how to put people in power that have a deeper understanding of our current I don't know world and technology and stuff. And like, why do we have people that have such little, such a small understanding of the biggest things that impact us right now? But Skeppy, yes. Why are they so interested in this bag? Both Naomi and Patches are like trying to get into this bag, and there's like nothing in it. Now that you've heard you meow, can you hear the anime voice? No. What is Patches doing? There's nothing in there. It's literally just a bag. That's probably true. We do more Dream Team content, Mystery 3 Dynamic. Yeah, I hope so. Always down. We've been recording. We've been posting a lot more stuff. Like the only reason my last two videos aren't, I mean, the Dr. Donut one and the previous one aren't, is just because I needed to record a bunch before my wrist surgery, and just I guess they just weren't as like available. But I think Sabino's next video is the three of us. Why does she want that bag so badly? You hear her? Well, I don't know, but your mindset sounds like the planet's fluctuating. I don't care anymore. What? That's not true. I think I'm super optimistic. I think the exact opposite. Like I think that I mean, call me crazy. I think we're on the verge of like living, like extending our lifespan by hundreds of years, and like eliminating like I don't know, so many of our issues. I think we're on the verge, like actually, like we're on the verge of like discovering the cure to so many diseases, and to opening, I don't know, just opening the world to so much. Like I do not have a view of the planet's already fucked. I actually think that like uh, a lot of the issues that we have right now, outside of like societal or political, or I guess what am I trying to say? Interpersonal or something, like more like emotional. I think like our physical problems, like related to the environment and related to a lot of stuff. Like, I think that's stuff that we are making. Well, we are. I mean, we've been exponentially progressing as humanity since we existed, basically, and because it's exponential, so it keeps getting faster and faster. It's just so fast now that a couple of years ago, like so much of the stuff that we're even doing on a daily basis now was like impossible, and that's just happening more and more. Where it's like every month is just getting so crazy and different, and things are changing so fast. But anyway, yeah, I love having conversations. We are living in a crazy time. June, that's the problem. You're too optimistic. It's good to have optimism, but not so much that cause you to downplay serious current issues because they'll get better in the future. See, I think this is the big disconnect, because I feel like, I don't know. I think that's where I disagree the most with you guys on this specific topic, and then also on some other things that I guess I've discussed in the past, like on spaces where we've like, whether it's about just like animals, or even earlier when I was talking about like the food, like we're gonna be eating like fake food instead of like actual animals or whatever. I I just, my view is like, I think I am optimistic, but I also think that my view, like I don't think I'm being optimistic. I think I'm being realistic based on my understanding of like the way things are moving, and technology. And so like that's my view, is like, oh, I'm being realistic. I've taken all the information that I know, all the things that I've seen. This is the realistic outcome, is this. And then of course I'm being optimistic because of that, if that makes sense. So like I don't think it's like a I don't know. Like I don't want to, I don't know. Uh I'm not trying to downplay anything, but I think it's just a difference in viewpoint, I guess. That's just my. So there's be statisticians to the YouTubers. We need statisticians. I suck. That's good. That's the only thing that sucks. I suck at math. I'm so bad at math. You read too fast. I can't understand the comments. There, I read. I'm reading slower. You're so headstrong, though. You make it sound like we're dumb for a different opinion. It feels like trying to explain to a brick wall. I don't. I just don't agree. I think I can't. It's hard to have like I think with topics like this, it's really hard to have. It's something that I strive for. Is I strive to be open to having conversations like this, where I can openly be like, "Hey, here I agree with this. I disagree with this. I don't have to agree with everything." And the thing is, if I was agreeing with everything that you guys are saying, like I think content creators that are like that, they're just liars. That's just liars. How many times do you disagree with things with your friends, with your family, with people that are around you? You disagree all the time, but obviously you can try and find common ground and learn from each other and grow. And that's why even with this, it's like, yeah, I totally I've obviously read a lot of things that you guys said, and I've had this discussion right now, and I've in the past, obviously, in many different times, I've had opinions changed and stuff. I think this is an interesting. I think technology specifically is a very interesting topic, because that's like technology is kind of where I am now as well. You know, like I started as a software developer. You know, obviously my first job, I worked at Apple, and I'm deep into the tech space. I'm also deep into the creator space, and then that combining is really interesting. And of course, I have like obviously a community that I care about, and people, and I love talking to you guys and discussing pretty much anything. But it doesn't have to be so much. I don't know. Like there's a lot of passion, obviously, so it's hard to not have. Uh, it's hard to not have like that show, I guess. But I mean, I disagree. So offended you called me stinky twice when I was trying to be nice on the Minecraft screenies. I don't remember that. Who did I call stinky twice? I do not remember that. Are you going to keep using AI then? I think it's a very nuanced discussion. Am I going to be using like generating art with AI? No. Am I going to be using AI to create content for my YouTube channel or like shorts or TikToks or stuff? No. But if you're using AI as a general term, like Fusion, literally Fusion, a series that's on my channel is AI. Like we're using machine learning to detect hands, key points, feet, arms, legs, which is why I'm saying it's a nuanced discussion. And that's why I think having a discussion over my personal opinions on like the environmental impact of deep learning or LLMs or whatever is interesting. That's why I have, like I said, in the past already had discussions uh, about it. But anyway, I think it's like I could literally speak for hours and hours and hours and hours. And I think that's something that uh, I don't know. It's something obviously you guys like about me is that I'm passionate and that's I put obviously passion in everything I do, and I think that's also a reason that you guys don't like an AI slop or something is that that doesn't have like passion. And so obviously outside of all the other reasons that you has been thrown around, um, but yeah. Anyway, I think it's the best that I could say. Just marry George for real next time, guys. He said no. He turned me down. I'm gonna say is you have the same conversation in the community multiple times, then go right back to it, bro. Then what people mass cycle. But I said the same thing. I haven't. But I mean, look, listen. If everything that I'm saying here you disagree with and you think is wrong, I think that's okay. I don't mind. Like I don't mind that being the case. If you think that my opinions are too, I don't know, like you disagree too much that it doesn't make you want to be a fan of me or something. I also think that's okay. I think that's fine. Like I think that's. I think I would love to be able to talk, obviously have conversations and have people like like I said, I could talk on podcasts for hours and hours about why I have the opinions that I have. But also like I think we agree on the fundamentals. I think we agree on what's important. I think we agree on the things that matter most to you, and I think we agree on the things that matter most for, I don't know, I guess the future. And I think that in my mind that's what's important. But also like I don't think this is like this specific conversation over what actually happened is um something that I want to spend, hours and hours talking about, because I think I've already said everything that I can. But oh, the screenshots was on uh club. That makes sense. Hmm. Blinkers. Who's that? Girl, you didn't go to sleep. I probably will soon. I was eating. That's why the podcast is, or the space is named I'm Eating. But then, you know, I finished eating, and then now Patches has been eating the plastic. And then now my girlfriend just texted me saying home. So maybe I will leave shortly. I don't need you anymore. Oh, cannabis. Wow. Sorry. Um, beep, beep, beep. No, I have never smoked weed. Do you like my dog? That is a possum, most likely. But also, I don't know. You come to Canada now? No. New music updates? I guess I can't do as much as I want to in general because of my cast, just with everything. But I do have music plans. I have been working on some stuff, and I do want to put Adrenaline out at some point soon. But I said to scare Milo off because he was like harassing Patches. Go away, Milo. Why you hate hot chocolate or cocoa? I don't. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate in general, I guess. My phone's on 2%, so this might be the end for me. So there's a plug over here, but I don't know if is it a good one? Let's see. I'm gonna go to bed soon, but it's football in the morning because the cast prevents you from singing. No, but it makes it a lot. It makes it harder for me to use my computer. It makes it harder for me to, like, I don't know, just feel good generally, like day to day. Because if I like wake up and I can't work out, I can't like go outside too much, like I'm not supposed to sweat that much. I can't. I don't know. It's like annoying. Like it takes longer to do pretty much everything, so it makes me less efficient. So etc. Mm, mm. Sorry. Milo's attacking Patches again. Always for no reason. Um, I'm not colorblind. I actually can see all colors. I heard a meow. Yeah. Well, I was muted when she like hissed, but I guess you missed it. Do leg exercises. I guess I can, but it's just kind of boring. Wow, that was Milo. I feel like Milo is so like I don't know. He's so odd recently. He's been meowing a lot, and then he was like sick for a bit, and then now it feels like he's. Do you hear that? Can you hear that meow, or is it just too far away? I don't know. More cat content. I can try my best. Why does he still shit all over your house? I don't know. He doesn't do that. He shits specifically on my bed, and specifically in my office bed, and specifically on the guest bed. Can you be like Mr. Beast and give me money for the amount of days I've been subscribed? No, I'm not like Mr. Beast. Why is Milo attacking everybody? Stop. Hey, stop. Why is he being so. Okay. Well, Milo just keeps chasing Patches. How's girlfriend? She's good, I believe. Now she's feeding Patches. I think Milo needs to be fed. I think that's why he's going crazy. Did he get his balls taken away? Is that why he's evil right now? He's had his balls gone for forever, like pretty much since I met him, I thought. I did. I picked Patches up. And then he's gone. And now she's in a different room and she's eating. Why do cats get fed in the middle of the night? Because they were hungry. It's like how I just ate when I was hungry, which happened to be in the middle of the night. Hey Jim, have you ever considered posting unedited manhunts or manhunt style videos onto Patreon? No. I think if I would do something like that, I would probably just put it on GMXD. Like, I think it'd probably just be better. More people could watch it and it'd be better. They want a Patches photo. Do you have any cute Patches pictures that I haven't posted? So Milo's meowing at the door because Patches is in the other door eating. Patches is in the movie room eating, and Milo's sitting outside the door meowing. Send it to me. And text me it. Wow. Now they're gonna hate you. I guess I should post more Patches content. Why is Milo such a freak? If I start chasing him around, then he's not gonna like my attention. Tell her to stop gatekeeping. Yeah, I don't know why she just hides it all and never shares it with anybody. Are you on the couch? No, actually, because of I'm charging my phone because my phone's gonna die. I'm literally just standing next to the kitchen counter. Feed my son. I'm not in charge of Milo, and like I don't even know what he eats. I don't know where his food is. Ooh, I like the movie room one. All right, fine. I will post it. You better all go like it. Post all of them. Nah, I gotta keep some of them. What's that? Oh, his dad doesn't feed him. Please give him a can of cat food. My son is very hungry. Yeah, that's true. I'm just kidding. He does feed him. Don't spread that rumor. Sometimes he doesn't though. Like that was Naomi. Meow. It was so annoying when I was trying to record that TikTok where I was meowing. Like, okay, always usually Milo will meow back and forth with me over and over and over and over again. Like he'll meow so loud. And then for some reason, because he was being recorded, he literally just would not meow. He would not meow. And so it ended up being Patches during most of it because like around like I just kept meowing and then eventually Patches came over and she was confused and she started meowing at me. And I was like, Patches never does that. That was Naomi. But what was that? Wait, that was her again. It was just a weird one. Stop. She likes that. Her tail was wagging. Just meow better. No, I was meowing perfectly, and he didn't meow back. It was perfect, and he usually would have meowed back. It was the same quality. Stop meowing, you cringe. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Can she also show her nails, please? Because I love that she does them herself. No. Sometimes she asks me to post her nails, and I tell her no because I hate her.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Milo's snacking on his meat stick.
A cat meat stick.
Wait, listen. Did you hear that? Could you hear him? Yeah, I can't wait to get back to streaming. Maybe I'll do face cam. We'll see. Maybe my hair will be growing back. 'Cause I think after my cast is done. Oh wait, there he is. Let's see. He was growling because Naomi came over. He growls. He's such like a territorial eater. Is it ASMR? Do you guys hear him? Yeah, you're he finished. Naomi's eating some too. He's the alpha. Yeah, I guess so. Drawing you pregnant is not enough. I need to turn you into a furry too. Oh God.
Yes.
No. Please. That's the best thing you said this whole space. Please face cam. Please all you want. I'll consider it. I am strongly considering it. I think that yeah, I'm strongly considering it. I feel like I want to. I feel like it's I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. It's my whole brand, not having a face. But like I think that it would be could be cool. Mm, 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 mm. Are SNS still getting the rooms generated? Yeah. Well, I haven't actually started yet, but like they are. It just hasn't happened yet. Because like it just takes like regulations and so on, you know? You know? Can you show your GF my dog? It's a possum and no. She walked over there.
Oh.
It's an ugly possum.
No, it's not. Possums aren't ugly at
I'm
all.
joking. I'm joking. Will you shave your head again? Maybe for $5. Naomi's back. Jeremy, I have 4 months until I graduate. Please don't stream until then. What? How does that make any sense? I'll definitely be streaming before then. Morning, I woke up. Good morning. Is just to becoming a TikTok influencer? I don't know. She's doing her own thing. She's doing whatever she wants. I think she's always wanted to like, I don't know. She's an aesthetic girly. She likes to post stuff. So, and I wanted to try and be more like, just like, I don't know, be able to post more like, easier, be able to easier post more. And so, uh, I think I don't know, I just came to acceptance of, having her be like in my content if I want her to be, whatever it is, whether it's TikTok or a picture or whatever. I mean, she's my sister, so. But you can follow her if you'd like. Just to care about football, or was she just there for the vibes? Like, she cares about football. She cares about football. I went with my dad and sister, and yeah, we were all upset because OU. But my sister's also, she likes like Florida as well. And so Florida just beat Texas like last week, and so she was like, I get to do horns down like multiple weeks in a row. I was like, that's awesome. And then of course we didn't win, but you know. Hmm. Jim, in the photo that you posted, why is Patches drooling? What did bro see? I didn't see that she's drooling, but Patches drools. She drools all the time. She's if she's laying on somebody, half the time she's drooling. Like she's like so happy when she's laying on somebody. How many times have you pissed the bed recently? And be honest. She can tell us if you lied. I haven't pissed the bed at all.
Well,
I haven't.
you've done something worse.
I haven't shit the bed either. I haven't shit or pissed the bed. But she actually shit her pants yesterday. This isn't even a joke, guys. I'll tell you this. I can tell you the
No,
story.
this is a stupid bit that he does all the time. He's like, "Oh, she shit her pants."
Well, she does. That's why she's stinky.
Stinky. Look, Patches doesn't think I'm stinky. No, she doesn't work with you.
Oh, then why's she leaving over here, huh? Um, do you like my cat? It's a dog, but I do like him. He's pretty. He's pretty.
Oh.
My pet's cat. Their name is Lucy and Luca. Aw. Why is it so zoomed out?
They're in prison.
Well, I mean, they're in like their crate, but like, why are they so zoomed up? It's like half their face is in, but. My team won the grand finale. I can't really. Well, I don't know. I was happy from the game. I love UT. Stop. We don't talk about the Florida game. I hope you flop. I hope that Texas flops and sucks. Trista seems tall next to you. Is she taller than Georgian Savinov? I don't actually know. I mean, she's probably like around their height, a little shorter. I think she's like 5'6", 5'7", something around there, 6'7". I don't know. Stop sending pictures of cats that aren't cats and saying, "Do you like my cat?" It ain't funny. Oh, also, by the way, because I just saw a comment, I just wanted to say that you guys probably already know this by now, but you shouldn't believe everything that you see on the internet, on Twitter, especially, because I saw some of the most crazy made up stuff posted about one of our friends, and just wanted to clarify it as well that it's not real and not true. One of the things was like me, something about like someone cooking. And I was like, I love food. It doesn't make any sense. Why would I ever be mad at somebody for cooking in my house? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I'm coming in like, don't cook in my house. Like, please cook in my house. Anybody that wants to cook in my house, please come cook in my house. But anyway, we'll move on from that topic. I wanted to say that at least. You're too old to be saying 6'7". I guess. Are all your siblings tall as hell? Well, my older sister is 6 foot almost. She's like 5'11". My brother's, I think, taller than me or around my height. And my sister's, I guess she's tall. She's not that tall. She's short compared to me. But do you like my cat with a sombrero? No. Who are you rooting for? The Eagles or the Chiefs in the Super Bowl? Well, the Super Bowl ain't happening yet. Look at my dog. Do you like my dog? Um, this is a cat in a
So
box.
polite.
Are both your parents also tall? I guess so. And I guess both my parents are shorter than me, but my dad's like 6 foot or something. My mom's probably like 5'7". Um, can you end the space? The storm's about to hit. Oh, I forgot about the storm. I mean, it's not hitting me probably, but George is finally editing. Did he get an editor, or why did he start? Well, if George got an editor, then he wouldn't be editing, would he? It'd be someone else editing. And actually, I got an editor, and I am having my editor help him with something. But I think he did have to edit something together, or like put the clips together or something. I don't remember. So your entire family are effing giants? No, I guess relatively tall. In regards to my previous question on demands on Patreon, do you even have Demco footage anymore? Or is it just ancient history now? Oh, it's ancient history now. You're talking about old stuff? I thought you meant like new. If I post new videos, when I post new videos, if I post. I think the lines are cool, but only because my best friend likes the team. That makes sense. I do like your dog in a wig. I'm gatekeeping it.
He literally just turned his phone away from me. Oh.
I was pretending like I wasn't going to show her the dog in the wig.
I'll give him a real comfort.
Patches.
She wants to see the dog in the wig.
I feel like some people give short energy. George isn't short, but he's a short-looking person. Sure. He gets mad whenever you call him short. He's like, I'm not short. I'm statistically above average. Can you speak clearly? Why are you jumbling the words together? I don't know, because I'm just speaking fast. And to be fair, I'm reading it to myself, and I'm just saying enough for you guys to have a little bit of context, and then, you know. Do you like my deep fried double use rabbit, fish, and chips? I don't get it. Look at this frog I saw at my school's museum the other day. It's kind of cool. It's a fat frog. He's kind of wide. He's kind of thick.
Wait a second.
What? Um. Mm, 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 mm. Favorite midnight snack to have? I don't. I mean, I think I'm too like I just eat whenever. So like a midnight snack to me is just know like I just had a steak like an hour ago. So like you know. Meow. That was Patches. She just meowed as she jumped up. I do like your girlfriend's pirate dog and her sister. Very cute. Like their eyes. Like, I guess one of them is okay. Never mind. Like I like their eye colors. I think they're cute. Why does Patches look mad?
Not.
She's a little angry.
She's just listening.
Yeah, why is she doing that? She was doing that earlier as well. She's getting into the plastic.
She likes that. She loves the microplastics. Oh, okay.
Why is she eating them? Oh, God.
How did she?
And she's doing that earlier too. I don't know why. But she wasn't eating it earlier. She was just yeah, she was. It's like what it like smells like. Wait, what is that? What is the bag? It's like a clothing store. Why is she so interested in it? I don't understand. You're gonna wear matching Halloween costumes? I have no idea. Maybe. George, to be fair, did say he was gonna be. I don't know. I don't remember. I think he said something about like being like Marge Simpson or something, and then I said, "Can I be whatever his name is, like Homer?" And he said, "Yeah, I guess you could be." I was like, "Okay," but I think he's gonna back out. I don't think he'd do it. He's gonna be Marge.
He asked me about it earlier, and he's like,
Well, that's the thing is now I don't know if I just spoiled something for him because I don't want us to be spoiling something, but like he said on stream. Okay.
yeah.
See, now I don't feel bad.
He asked me if I could find like not a bad wig, not like a really cheap looking wig.
I think we should just throw away the bag if she keeps eating it.
She's like,
There's why is she going? Yeah, why is she going in that? Hey, stop! Just throw it in the bag.
yeah.
Do you like my dog eating a clothing hanger? Yeah. Do you like the alleyway behind my home? What? I guess. I guess it's a nice alleyway. What's your opinion on weenie dogs? I don't know.
Love them. They're very cute.
There's certain
Okay.
ugly dogs.
Stop.
And there's certain ugly cats as well. There are. They do exist. Just like there's ugly everything.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
That's true.
And I think Italian greyhounds are really cute. And hairless cats.
I think hairless cats are
Really cute.
freaks of nature.
No, they aren't.
And they should have some hair because then I would maybe like them.
No. Are you just jealous? Because you're bald. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like my fried chicken? Yeah. I mean, it's a bird, but I hope it's not fried. Meow, 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 meow. Do you like my weird ass cat? That's my cat. Stop. You should dress like this for Halloween. Goofy. Mm-hmm. I don't even have hair right now. I have lots of hair. I just don't. This is not as long as I would like it to be.
And who told you to not cut your hair?
Jesus. I recently cut my lip and it stinks about it. Wait, my cat is definitely not edited. It's wearing a sombrero and has some corn on the side. A hairless rat.
He's so cute.
They said I can't say anything because he's dead.
But he's so cute. Look at him.
I will. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
You're joking. He's so cute.
I scrolled.
I scrolled.
I did. What? Do you like my chickens? They're cats. Saw this stingray at the San Francisco Museum. It's kind of cool. Do a Billie Eilish meow cover. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. There you go. Like my shark, he's eating popcorn. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Who the hell is Bingus?
You don't know Bingus?
That's a thing?
Yes.
Bingus?
Yes.
He's ugly.
No, he's not.
Okay, Bingus is ugly.
Bingus is a very handsome man.
I have 2 cats as a snake.
Oh.
It's a wiggly cat. Oh, I like Mizog. I like him. What? I like him. He's good. I don't know what I rate him, but he's a good little parrot or fit bird.
Fish.
Bird.
Bird.
He's a good little bird. Uh, please, I'm begging, make it stop. That's all my sister brother watched on YouTube, but now they can be one of me. I don't know who that is.
Ryan Ross.
Who is that?
Ryan Ross?
I don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
I don't know names of that. Maybe I would know like what he did.
Panic at the Disco.
I don't know. I don't know their names. I only know like the one guy. Was he like canceled? The main guy,
Brendan Urie.
Brandon. Yeah, I did. Do you like my bird sitting on the Christmas star? Yes, I like them. I like the blue one. What? Look at that.
Yeah, it's a parakeet.
He is awesome.
My grandma.
I like birds. Birds are cool. I feel like there's not many ugly birds. Other than the chickens or something.
Chickens are not ugly.
Okay, I'm sure there's ugly chickens. Why do I have a mustache?
That's my favorite patch.
I like that one.
I took it.
Okay. You want like fucking photographer credit?
Yeah. Photo credits.
There's an albino alligator too at the San Francisco Museum. I saw one of those somewhere. I don't remember. Dog in a box. True. I will not tolerate this hate towards Bingus. You're now canceled. Well. Do you like my horse? It's a goddamn bird. Okay, that's a little bit of an ugly bird.
He's not ugly.
Oh, like, look. What? Where's his face? He's
Right
ugly.
there. No.
You can't even see his face.
Because it's the lighting. So how does it make him ugly if you can't see his face?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good
You're
point.
just a spiteful.
But he is. But like, what is that? What is wrong with him? Why does he have that hole or something in him?
It's not a hole.
Well, what is it?
It's like where the wing is connected to the body.
Okay, well, I don't know. It's just kind of odd. Mrs. Wobbles right here. Okay, she kind of cute. I'll rate her a 8.75. 189. Praise Bingus. Everyone knows, especially Corpse. Oh wait, Bingus was Corpse's cat.
No.
What?
Corpse's cat.
What? That's what, isn't Bingus? Wasn't that? I remember that now. I swear to God, he had a cat. Didn't he have a cat, Bingus? Really? Am I wrong?
That was like, it was just like a big meme. I think it was like his skin on Minecraft.
I don't remember.
It wasn't his cat.
Well, that seems like such a cat that he would have. That does. Like, if you told me Corpse had a hairless cat, I would not be surprised. I'd be like, that clocks. That makes sense.
Bingus.
Well, yeah, that also seems like something you named. Like Sykkuno came up with it or something. This is Zelda, right? My cat. Okay. Zelda's kind of cute.
Sounds cute.
I like but I like it. I like the orange, but like, it's like, it's cool. I like it. Ooh, what the fuck is that?
It's awesome.
Oh.
Oh, now you think they're cute.
Why does he look so human? Looks like a little panda bear, but like, I don't know.
No, it's just a baby.
Right? Oh, my bird in a bowl. Why do I like birds so much? They just look so cool. I don't like them if I know I know I like them because I can't hear them.
Yeah.
Well, I can't, so that was why I like them. If I heard them, then I'd probably change my tune.
It's two birds.
Hmm.
I bet you definitely know. Oh,
He looks like this is like a yearbook picture or something.
that's so polite. Yeah.
That was Boo posted that photo we were talking about. Now everyone's just posting pictures though. Olive and Ivy. Oh, they're cute. Oh, give them a give them a healthy 7.
A healthy 7?
Yeah, that's a C.
That's your
You like?
favorite cat, I think, right? Oh,
Oh, many dogs. You like my lizard? Hmm. Meow 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 meow.
no. Oh.
Bookshelf is cool. The comment section is the pet adoption center. Yeah, it's also the best way for the pet burglars to browse and find their
It's me.
next pets. We have plenty of room.
Do you guys have lizards? If you have lizards or snakes, tweet pictures of them. I want to see them.
She likes lizards and snake. What was I saying? Snakes.
Yay.
So I was thinking like a skink. Yeah, and then I yeah. You understand? Oh, Sage. Look,
Oh,
I
what a
like
cutie.
I like her. I'd say she's a 9.
Mm.
Very pretty. And this is my snake. It's just a cat. Mm. Can I block shuffle and death swap? Maybe. Rate my frogs. I guess I feel like he's kind of just like a normal dog.
He's cute.
I mean, he's cute, but like he's just kind of
He
normal.
wants like Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo, or Raggy.
Okay, good.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.
Oh,
I don't really like this one as much, but
I think he's very handsome.
I mean, I don't mind it. What is this? What the fuck is that?
It's
What is that?
a dog.
Wait, what is that though? It's like a nose.
Yeah, it's just the angle.
What?
Yeah.
Bro has a freaky nose. Bro looks like Squidward. My snake is a 7 FM.
Oh. Oh, what a cutie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's, the little rat's cool. You just fart? You literally just farted. You're disgusting. Yes, you do. You're gonna really try and blame me now? That was disgusting. That's actually gross. Why do you hate me? You're the one who did it. Why are you saying you didn't? Now you're trying to be a liar. All right. I don't know. You guys know me. You trust me, right? She farted. It's a dog. Wait, this one eating now. Look at the bird. Why is he so cool? Why do I like birds all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Yes. Oh my god, the blue ones. Now a butterfly. Nah, I don't like the snake.
Why?
It's a snake. I don't like
They're
it.
so sweet.
He did not eat that.
Yeah, he did.
Probably not. Probably like humaniate it and then give it to him.
No, he's so tired. That's why he's next to it.
Opinion, I guess. Pretty good. Right now. Ooh. Oh, I can't like him.
Oh.
It's like a little blue lizard. I don't know who he is, but I like him. I don't like him.
Oh, he's so handsome.
I like the blue one.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
I think I like blue things.
Why?
Wait.
My God.
That make-
No.
Well, actually, I think blue animals are cool.
Elaborate.
Blue animals are cool. I don't have to elaborate. This is my lizard. It's a cat.
Well, you know, the lizard that I really want to get is a blue tongue skink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. That's
Oh.
cool. Ask her if she's seen a legless lizard before. If not, Google it. She's reaching for her phone.
It's not my father. Oh yeah.
Do you like my fat ass cat? That is rude. It's pretty fat, but meet Lola, my iguana. Are you still thinking of getting a ferret? Well, both. I kind of want a ferret, but both George and Savanat both had like a negative reaction to me getting a ferret. I don't want to make them upset, so I don't want to get a ferret unless. To be fair, their reasoning was like initially was like the cats like just like started liking each other, and like I was like, no, they didn't. They still fight, and then like now they just still fight every day. I thought maybe a ferret would help because they'd have like a little thing to chase around.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
I think they'd play with each other. Like actually, I feel like Milo would play with the ferret, and the ferret would they'd like it and like each other. I feel like it. I could be wrong, but Coco. I love Coco. The yellow and orange, so cool. I like it. What the heck? Why is the dog getting in the pill bottle? Don't. That's dangerous. Don't let him do that. Is that AI? Is that fake? My hamster. It's cute. Foxes are so cute. What happened to going to sleep? Well, I mean, I was originally gonna leave whenever she got here, but then she just was talking on the space. So I was just like, I guess I'll stay. I guess you guys get more content. That's fine. See the benefit. See the benefit. Do you understand why there was a girlfriend reveal? And that's just one reason, but there you go. You saved. You were given extra content. Meet Charlie. That looks like an angry photo. Ferrets are so cute. I like him. I like them so much. I just want to cuddle them and play with them. Um, I like Betty. Betty's cool. I like the half face split. What's that? Uh, there's a cow. Ah.
No.
Yeah, Corgi is cute.
Mhm.
Stop yawning and make me yawn. No. Here's sauce. I like sauce.
Oh.
I like his coat. Do you like my? Oh. Oh, I like Bubbles. Your dog ate Bubbles? What? Don't laugh at that. You're really laughing.
It caught me off guard.
You really think it's funny?
You know what I think is really funny?
Not Bubbles being eaten.
No.
She was gonna just make up some total lie.
Okay. No, I'll expose him. He muted and then farted twice.
That's just not true. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Put his butt in my face and farted.
How would that happen? I didn't know I was talking the entire time. Maybe reconsider an actual rating of my dog. Could be very happy. Like 6, 7, somewhere in there, somewhere in between. If I'm being honest, I don't like Biscuit actually. Biscuit's kind of mid.
Biscuit.
I'm sorry, Brie. I'm sorry, Brie. Biscuit's kind of mid.
Biscuit's not mid.
I mean, we all have our own opinions here.
Yeah, clearly. Yours is just wrong.
Whoa!
Bearded dragon.
Wait, look at him. Wait, what is he? I like him.
I think it's a type of gecko.
A gecko. Yeah, he kind of does look like the little guy in the commercials. Like actually, like kind of a little bit. I like him. This guy's kind of cool as well.
Beard.
But like,
It's a bearded dragon.
my neighbor had one of these when I was growing up. Actually, it was funny. It just reminded me. Like the other day we were like telling stories or something. I don't remember where we were. But, like there was like abandoned houses next to our house when we were growing up, and like on one of them, yeah, my parent. Well, when I was growing up, like oh yeah, we were at my parents' house, and we were like telling stories, and I don't remember how I got brought up, but anyway, and it was like we had abandoned houses on like both sides of our. Well, we had my house, and then next to my house was our neighbor's house, and it was like we were friends with like the neighbor kids, and then on the left and the right of our houses, like our two houses, were both abandoned houses, and so the one on the left, like it was never like I mean, this is like guys, I was a kid, okay, like listen, I was a kid. We were all kids. We were all like 12, 13, maybe younger. And anyway, the house on the left, like it was always locked, but the back area wasn't, and they had a pool. And so like we like started like an ecosystem. Like we like took fish from like a pond and we like put them in the pool, and that's like bad. But then like they like repopulated, like took over. There was like thousands of fish like in the pool, like actually, and they had like there it was like algae full, and there was like whatever. And then we brought like other fish and we like put it in the pool. Um, Anyway, and then the other house on the other side, they like had their like for some reason they never had the back door like locked. Like the back door was never locked in the house, and we didn't do anything because we were like well, we were good kids, but like we would go and we would shit in the toilet, and then like I guess they were like showing the house or something. So like every time we would go, the next time we would go, it would be the toilet would be flushed, and so like that's why we did it because I think but I don't remember. But yeah, they anyway. And so like we thought it was really funny. Of course, we were kids, and we thought it was so funny that uh, when we would go into the house, we'd be dying of laughter. Like someone came in and like flushed our poop. Like we didn't understand. We didn't understand that. Like I guess we didn't fully understand. Like someone was like selling the house, and like they had like it was like a realtor coming, and they would like they probably go in the house and be like, "Who's pooping like in the house?" But like we thought it was hilarious because we were like every time we would just go, we'd be like, "Oh my god, is our poop gonna be gone?" And we'd go and like go in the house and go look. We'd be like, the poop's gone, the poop's gone. And then we'd be like, does someone else take a poop? And we'd like, one of us would take a poop. Anyway, it's just a random story, but yeah, that was I was pretty young, but My parents are in a blanket. Girl, you're disgusting. No. Look, I was a kid, okay? I was a kid. We didn't do anything. We were good kids, but we would shit in this abandoned toilet. Well, yeah. I think we were good kids, generally. How'd you even catch the fish? I don't remember. It wasn't like big fish. It was like tiny fish. It's like we would just go up and like scoop fish and like in like a cup or something, and we like bring them over. But I don't remember for sure. I don't remember everything. I did not need to know any of that. Well, now you do. Now you know. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. I'm glad you appreciated. The fish ecosystem is low-key inspiring. Yeah. It just shows you can thrive in any environment. Your circumstances don't define you. You define your circumstances. I don't know if I made that up or if that's something online, but there's your hope core. Why are you tapping me?
I wasn't tapping.
Good kids don't shit in other people's houses, toilets. Well, we did. So I guess maybe we weren't the best kids, but like we weren't like bad kids. Like, okay, would you rather that or we like break into houses and like steal shit or like do like crime or like drugs? Like we didn't. We were all like,
Considered a crime, though.
well, yeah, sure, it's a crime, but like I mean, real crime, like hard crime.
But I think you know that because if they were like showing the houses, the water wasn't.
Yeah, well, we had to turn the water on every time. Oh no, we didn't turn the water on, so the water wasn't
No.
on. We just
So
poop in the toilet.
Yeah, and then somebody would have to turn the water on.
Oh yeah, they turned the water on and flush it. Oh yeah, we didn't know this. We didn't know it. We didn't even know anything about the like. We didn't know it.
You had a phantom pooper, and they were like,
Well, I think it started like I think I don't. I think it started as like one of us was just like thought it was the funniest thing ever. Like shit in this random house's like toilet. But then one day we were like telling somebody the story or something. We went back and took them back, and it was gone. And we were like, "What? Like, it's gone? How is it gone?" It was like a magic trick. And then and we were like, "Wait, like, what if we did it again?" And then we did it. I think we literally did it like 10, 15 times or something. Like it was actually like ridiculous. And then like it's kind of then they like locked the door.
finally.
Yeah, they locked the door. But then I wasn't there, and they like broke the window one time. I remember they broke like the door window to get in. I don't remember who did it. It was like one of my friends, and they got in big trouble. I wasn't even there.
Wow.
So see, if I was there, I would have told them not to do it. I would have. I would have said, guys, no, like we got like
So guys, it's too
they locked. It's too far. I don't know if they did it to shit in the house. I feel like they did. I feel like they probably. I think they probably did. They probably just thought, oh, it's just like the next level. Like now they stopped us. Like we've already gone in 20 times. Like we might as well go again. But anyway. That was what happened. You didn't steal shit, you left shit. That's true. We did not steal shit, we left shit.
Yeah.
We gave them
Yeah.
shit.
That was really sweet of you.
It was. Hi V. Oh. Would you rather me break into other people's houses and steal shit or me break into an abandoned house and poop in their toilet? I'd rather you not do anything. Why does that have to be one or the other? Well, look, I'm just saying, like I'm just saying we're not bad kids. Bad kids are the kids who, stole shit. We didn't do that. We graciously deposited
Some offerings.
for them to retrieve.
Do you think they flushed it or like scooped it out?
They flushed. Do you think they scooped the poop out?
There's no like actual like.
No, it had water. They didn't scoop the poop out. And they after they did that one like twice, they would have like locked the doors and then.
Clearly not. Like.
Well, I think like the flushing is just like kind of they go in like, oh, what the fuck, and they just like flush it.
But they have to like turn on the water and flush.
Because also like, I can imagine like a couple of times being different people. Like maybe like one person a couple times, and then after the one, like, what? Every time I come here, the fucking this shit. Who can like? Probably the first person was like, oh, someone like one of the like I don't know, realtor or something, or like the owner shit or something. That's gross, and they flushed it. And the second time, maybe it was the same person. They were like, the hell, like you did it. They flushed it again. They're like, really? Like they did that? And maybe someone else like saw it and was like, then like the third time you see it, they're probably like, what? Like, this must be like a joke. I don't know. It is funny. It is funny. I do think it was funny in hindsight. Wow, you're just like Robin Hood. I know. Oh, you're so welcome for leaving our shit in your toilet, neighbor. True. All right. Well, bye, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I got some football to watch tomorrow in the morning. Oklahoma plays as well, and just you know, yeah. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I'm sure I'll do more spaces, and I want to stream and stuff more, and I want to have I don't know, I just want to interact with you guys more, talk more, do more, I don't know, do more stuff, putting out lots of content. Should have a video out maybe tomorrow, if not then Sunday, but it should be tomorrow. But I might be watching football and not want to put the time I need to get it done. I know I'm lazy. I'm so lazy. No, I'm just kidding, but it should be out tomorrow, but we'll see. All right, thank you guys. Bye. 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 You're gonna say bye?
Bye.
All right. Bye.